I qualify for LAN tournaments. Yes, that's me. I qualify for PC tournaments.
Nice.
Hell, I probably even qualify for a mobile tournament.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But one thing I can't seem to do is qualify for a console tournament. I don't know, these kids are just insane.
Oh my god!
Yeah, never mind. These kids are terrible. But that still doesn't change the fact that I still haven't qualified for a console tournament. In fact, I have a long-standing history of not qualifying for console tournaments. Every time I'm close, but I'm just right outside of it and cannot qualify. But that changes today. Today we played in the console dual cash code, my dual skate, Salt, gotcha as in and in today's tournament, we had one of my best console tournaments yet. So make sure to stick to the end because things get crazy. A side note, I also want to thank you guys for the insane support on the last video. We got 24,000 views in a day. I really thank y'all for this. And without further ado, let's get into the tournament. The console dual cash cup is a console only tournament, but with the same dual cash cup format. So it's 65 points for win and 2 points for kill, with island and forecast points. So to start this tournament off strong, in game 1, we died off spawn. But in game 2, we did start it off right. So we're looking for a huge W key game to catapult us into high elo. So let's see if we can start this tournament off strong. By the way, there is no comms because my dumbass doesn't know how to record on console. So here's some Subway service for you guys to keep your TikTok brains interested in this. So I'm sorry, but I'll do better next time. After clutching up that 3v1, I get Salt up, and since we missed Island, we continue to keep keying to make up points. way to start out the tournament, but we're not out of it yet. In game 3, we're uncommon spawn and make our way over to the forecast tower, but Saul goes down again, and I get him up, but now we're on our island and trying to get those extra 15 points. So let's see if we can do it in game 3. After Saul goes down an island, I'm left solo and need a clutch to grab his reboot card. So I eventually do get it, but I am left in a bad situation because I can't get him up and I need to clutch another 1v2 to keep our game alive. After clutching that, I end up getting Salt up again, but we are left with no loot and eventually go down. After that rough start, me and Salt are on 108 points. But we take a break in PG for 15 minutes to queue up in a worse lobby, and in game 4 with our confidence sky high, we're ready to dominate this lobby and get back into the tournament. In game 4, we get fencing uncon and now move down to the warehouse to get in one of our many fights. After those kills, we go to keep more kids. But while we're doing that, I get headshot sniped and Saul has to run. But he ends up getting my reboot card and rebooting. But I have to clutch a 1v2 of his zone to keep our game alive. After that, we get into zone and are ready to keep some more kids before endgame. Now we go into endgame with stacked loot and are ready to win the game. After that win, we were feeling good and are now up to 209 points. We are now in high elo, and in game 5 we're a con. And half the win I was wanting to keep our momentum going strong, so let's see if we can keep it going. After selling Salt off spawn, Salt gets me up and we are now in zone in shambles. But when I get to zone, I find a cache, but someone keys me for it, so I have to fight for it. After that, we are semi-stat going into this endgame, but still need a refresh or 2 to secure a top 5 or even a win. So let's see if we can get it done this endgame. Hey, all I'm gonna say is if I had one more tick, I could've won that game. But that's just me. After that banger of an ending game, we are now feeling good. But in the next game, let's just say our loot's not looking too good. But we are still primed for a decent end game, and if we get a refresh, we will be doing amazing in this game. So let's get it done in game 6. back-to-back second places, and now we are in qual. Remember, we need top 50 to qualify the next round. In the next game, we dial spawn. Sad, but we still got some points that game and are still in qual range. So we need this last game to go good so we can still qual. Let's finish this out strong in our last game. To start this last game, we are on con and able to get our loot, and we are able to get forecast tower, which gives us 3 extra points and future zones. That makes our rotates amazing. And with that, we were able to get our surge and get to end game relatively easily. So with that, we hop into our last end game and are ready to qual. With that, our tournament is over. And did we qual? No. Sadly, that adds to the incredibly long list of console tournaments I was just on the outside looking in on of qualifying, but that's okay. I believe one day I will overcome the hellhole that is console tournaments. But before I sign off, I want to shout out my boy Salt, great player. I'm gonna link all his socials down in below. Make sure you go follow him, guys. But thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.